What's up, everyone? It's Gabby Trades here, and welcome back to the channel. We're not doing a close-up today because my eyebrows are still healing. How's everyone doing? Nikki Lee's in the chat box. Who else is here? Stanimir, good evening. Let me take this off because I hate hearing that music in my ears. I don't know how you guys make it. Do you actually like the music? I actually don't like the music, which is hilarious. But people want music on the stream, so we're going to do it. Good evening, good morning, everyone. Good afternoon. Hope you're having a good day. So we're gonna jump straight into it. The reason we're doing that is because we're already doing the pre-market updates for you guys. I do it for you guys in the mornings. I hope it's helpful for you. Some of the people are leaving comments, which is pretty cool to see. Levi, welcome. Oh, Levi's on Discord, which is pretty awesome as well. Very happy to see you on Discord, mate. Cool, you guys. So we're gonna jump straight into it. You know what? We are gonna jump straight into it by looking at something that actually makes sense, okay? Which is going to be gold. Insane run, you guys. I mean, what are we actually talking about? We don't even need to look at crypto anymore. There is no reason for us to be interested in crypto at this time. I feel like it's over, or, you know, we have some bullish divergence. We have a lot of things going on that could actually reverse the markets right now. We do have a bullish bias for Bitcoin at the moment. Maybe for some cryptos, it does look kind of okay, but is it really the story? The answer is no. The story are metals. The story is gold. The story is whatever, silver. The story is platinum. The story is palladium, uranium, aluminum, you name it. All right, anything but crypto. Okay, and we've been doing quite well trading this. So basically, gold yesterday, all right, we can talk about it, right? For the past 3 days, since we didn't have a stream yesterday, we had a little bit of an undecision candle that happened here on Monday. No follow through. In fact, completely bullish day after. So today the expectations were that this asset is just simply going to continue up. All right. So the trade setups on it today, they were very minimal. There was a little bit of pullback, any pullback on any metals really, or, you know, stocks, right? Think about rare earth, think about, I don't know, PLG, whatever, you guys. I just posted on Discord. There is so many places that I can have my money right now that could give me so much return and have so much prospects. It is anything but crypto at the moment. Yes, everyone hit the like button. Hi, Veronica. Hold on. I wasn't seeing the chat box. So let me see that. Yes, Veronica. Happy to see you too as well. So yeah, gold is on a generational run. Any pullback is pretty much bought very, very fast. Let's see what's happening currently today. So pre-FOMC, we're having the thing that we were worried about is pretty much having more stocks declining on the day than advancing, which is what we're seeing right now. We're going to look at everything in 1 second. Let me just decide how we're going to do it. Hi, everyone. Okay, so let's look at gold. We looked at gold. Let's look at silver. So pretty much I've been able to scalp these assets. They're very bullish right now. Currently at a point where, okay, dude, all right, maybe, you know, maybe we have some divergences. You know, if you look at the MACD, if you look at, you know, the RSI, there are some divergences on the table that could be potentially bearish. So it is a fact, but hold on, let me remove these ones because I don't like to have them on. Here's the RSI, take it away. Point of the story is, right, any pullback is literally going to be God-given for us in any metal. Think of whatever you can think of, right? Gold miners, silver miners, you name it. We're going to look at all of these in a second. So yeah, at the moment we broke the $113 for silver, and we're currently retesting it as support. So silver the way I'm looking at it right now has a lot more power in it. Even if it decides to like reject, see at the high over here, which is around 117, 118, if it decides to pull back, take that liquidity. Honestly, for me, and I said it earlier today in the pre-market update, areas around 99.3, I'll be very happy to jump straight back in. Even if we retrace back 93, who cares, right? Whatever retrace happens, like who cares? Unless you're not already in and you're looking to participate back in long, then maybe. Right? Like all of these people that are going out there and are saying that gold is going to have a generational pullback, silver is going to have a generational pullback, dreamers, right? This is not going to happen, in my opinion. In the age that we're living in currently, I don't see that happening. Copper, copper, right? All-time highs. It's very hard to develop an edge when you're trading in an asset that's in a price discovery. But for that specific reason, what we have managed to establish on this channel, right? This is the one thing that I've been trying to drill in your heads, is when you have a proven momentum such as this one in, you know, an asset that is currently trading upward. So the trend is your friend. That's one thing. It's very simple, but you guys, you need to understand. If you have an asset that we call it's in an initiative structure, the best thing you can do is on a ranging structure is to position yourself, educationally speaking, at the lower part of the range. So if you manage to get yourself at the low of the range, this is what you need to be doing. A lot of the students from the RTM course, you guys, by the way, I was talking to Studio Trader, so I think I'm going to integrate on the RTM model theory course, which most of you that are live here with me have already bought. I think what we need to do is add a little bit more defined like entry model setups, because I think it's a little bit hard for you guys to digest all the content, which I understand completely, because a lot of you are beginners, and I have made the course in such a way that you can guys, yes, everyone liked the video and Veronica likes the idea. So the thing is, like, you guys are beginners, and the things that I've put in that course are kind of complicated. And I was hoping that I'll just make the videos short. So we have like, I don't know, 10 hours of videos or whatever. But the thing is, these 10 hours, if I could have made them 100 hours, you know, but A, I don't want to do it for my time. And B, I want you guys to do the work, right? If I put a video out, you have to watch it 100 times. I don't have to make 1 hour video into 10 videos. You have to watch it 10 times. Do you know what I mean? Make notes. Don't ask me for printables. No printables. Take your hands, take a pen, write it down, because when you write it down, you remember things more easy. It's just the way our brains are working. Okay? So that's very important. All right? You need to rewatch the content. You need to rewatch those videos on the course. You have me on Discord. You can ask me questions every single day. You know, the questions that I get, sometimes I'm like, dude, like, are you serious? But it's fine. Everything is fine. All right. You can ask whatever questions you want. Let's see what the breakdown is here. So here's your current range, for example, on copper. Gabby, it's hard to find an edge. It's hard to find an edge. No, it's not. If you have an asset that is trending to the upside, just use your RTM, right? The RTM FIB. The entire course is not based only on this. This is just one tool that you can use. Okay, so find a range, find the 0.236, and you know that anything in this between 0.236 is fine for continuation. Okay, so that's on copper, right? In regards to the levels. Okay. PLG, I want to share with you this diamond, right? If you're just wondering, like, hey, but I want 100x, I want a whatever x. Look at this. I mean, it's a very bearish chart, right? Platinum group metals, LTD. But this is a confirmed breakout. All right. You have a level from literally 2019. Here it is on a monthly time frame. You break it, you retest it, and now you have bullish confirmation on any possible trading model you can imagine. Okay. Any pullbacks on this are genuinely for the buy. Here it is, 86%, just to target one, which is $6. Okay. So that's one gem with you. Let's go back to the basics that everyone likes, I guess. What should we do? Let's do a little bit of Bitcoin. First of all, let's go time frame down. Bitcoin. So the thing about Bitcoin, right? This trade has been going on for the entire week. I knew I'm going to have to hold this for a long time, but here it is. You have your true months open. Basically, what you need to remember is that, yes, we've already rejected one time, but this area could be rejected one more time. There's a lot of liquidations right now sitting just below at around 87K level. So I prefer to be hedged in around this area. Can they bring it up to 92K? Can they close the fair value gap over here? Absolutely. Can they retest a little bit deeper the previous level? Yes, they can. But in my opinion, for me, it's a good level to hedge, right? Because that would be exactly, again, according to our models, right? Hello, Missy Pissy. Okay, we have a guest kitty cat that I'm looking after. The other one is locked in the bedroom right now because she's crazy, but I didn't know that this one's gonna be crazy. Missy Pissy, stop it. Her name's not Missy Pissy, but I call her Missy Pissy. Go away. She's the devil. All right. So, basically, according to our model, everyone, yes, hit the like button. So basically how it works is if we get a rejection over here, happy days, right? It most probably in that case, that would mean that we're going to be retesting. If that happens in the span of this week, probably true week open. If it doesn't, probably next week, we're going to have new true week open and we're going to work with that. But if it happens within this week, you're probably looking for something like that to come down, retest, grab the liquidity at around 87K, and then just explode back up. So that's in a case of extreme volatility. So we're going to be looking at that today with the FOMC in case something happens that's a little bit more serious. That would mean that, yeah, I would need to be positioned here for sure, because overall the trend is bearish and we need to be very careful with that. But yes, there are bullish divergences on Bitcoin, and there is a case where you could look at this asset retracing a lot more, even to 100K. But even if that happens, who really cares? Hello, broad location services. Ethereum a little bit better. In fact, way better than what it was in the past few days. Everything changed Tuesday with the is that Tuesday candle close? Yes. So Tuesday candle close confirmed that the levels are protected for Ethereum. So that's what I'm happy to see. And from here on, you know, the levels are at least 3,400 for ETH, right? Above the liquidity sitting at 3,446. Daily SR flip zone also above around 3,500. So yeah, Ethereum is looking good, and I'm already long on this asset and I'm looking to add more. So now that we have the confirmation, let's look at it a little bit lower. If we get another retest, potentially 2,900, it's going to be a good level for me to re-enter, because honestly, I needed to see that candle on Tuesday to break. And then I need a retrace in order for me to catch an entry. If it runs without me, it's not going to be really without me because I'm already long from down here. So that's fine. Hello. Okay. ETH BTC in between levels, currently rejecting from the level that we were looking at. yesterday, or were we looking at it on Monday because we didn't stream yesterday? But this was the level that we were potentially expecting a rejection from. So that's that really. You really want to beat that level, but you have a clear target also on ETH BTC. So ETH will and should start giving better results soon. Okay. XRP bros are very sad at the moment. We're unable to break our levels on XRP. So yeah, are we in, you know, an extreme level of a pullback? Yes. You know, technically, if I was looking at gold, let's say on a lower time frame, I'd most probably be long down here. But yeah, we're looking at crypto. We're looking at something that's heavily manipulated by you know, a bunch of people. So yes, we can. Let's look at Zcash. Let's see what the hell's going on with Zcash. Actually, that's fun. Get rid of the RSIs, MACDs, do we have a chart at Zcash over here? Yeah, we do. See, nothing holds. We're back at buy levels that we've already retested before. So I'm so glad I didn't touch that. I mean, potentially, right? You do have a case. You can make a case down here. But let's have a look at it a little bit more. I mean, weekly looks absolutely terrible, mate. Honestly, like look at these 2 equal lows down here. Like that's not somewhere you want to long safely, right? Like maybe for a scalp on the daily, you could have taken that, but that's not me at this point. That's so not me. Like having these 2 equal lows down here is just a death sentence to me. Yeah. And untapped area of interest at around 280, 292. We still haven't, you know, retested. So that whole pullback, you know, bearish distribution, bearish order flow is very clear. It's most probably generated to bring price back down to these levels of a previous breakout. So, you know, I'd be very careful with that. To be honest, if you're long here, like I'd be just careful, right? Because this is a problem. This is a problem. And yeah, ideally, you know, 270, 250, something like that looks way nicer for me on Zcash. Hello, Asia. Do you have anything else? Hi, Zebu. Do you guys have anything else that you want me to look at before we start looking at, you know, the more interesting stuff? Oh, man. Complete trash. I mean, like, Seoul is literally in the middle of nowhere. In the absolute middle of nowhere. Trading below $130 for me, it's, you know, it's nothing. What about Anna? Good question. I don't know. Haven't looked at that in ages. I mean, someday, maybe someday we're gonna see 0.53, maybe someday, but for now, you really had 2 important levels that you lost. So now your literally last line of defense, it is at 0.1301, so 0.13, pretty much. It's like, it's just like an asset that you don't want to touch at the moment, at least below 1.19, right? 0.19, sorry. Predominantly bearish order flow. You know, very difficult, very difficult. Like, that's not something that I can trade and safely say, okay, like we have an edge. Like, there is no edge. We can look at Hype. I saw that it pumped today, so we're gonna look at that. Let's start with Hype. Okay, cool. I can't believe you guys still want to look at crypto. Like, that's insane. Absolutely nuts. 12 hourly SR flip zone, liquidity grab, and just, you know, sent it pretty much. It's quite nice that you had the liquidity sweep down here on the 12 hourly. You pretty much confirmed it. Zero edge again. Absolutely no edge. Like, even if you're looking at it, where are you going to enter? Like, where? I don't know. I mean, maybe if you're crazy, you could have potentially, like, on a breakout here, just, you know, market order long, but that's not something I do. No edge, zero edge. This is just totally out of nowhere. Makes zero sense. Yeah, $49 eventually. Sure, but below $35, not interested. In fact, $35 potential short. So yeah, you know, you want to break it with conviction, like that, and you want to retest it, right? You want to retest 35 and then aim for 49. If that satisfies you, you know, it's potentially something you can do. Natural gas and oil. Okay, cool. Let's just quickly do SUI for this one, chat, and then we're gonna look at these ones. I mean, yeah, you are sort of in an area of interest, but nothing's pretty much happening on it. Yeah, gamble. Just extreme gamble. Extreme gamble. At levels, you know, higher time frame, 0.236, always a buy zone. But see what happened, right? This is what happened. So yeah, Sui is definitely at a buy zone. Will I buy it? No, most probably not. Not below 171. Not interested. Cool. You guys make sure to scan the Bitunix code and join for the $2,000 giveaway that I'm doing at the end of the week. Okay. Nat gas pulling back. I'm assuming Nikki is or was in a trade, whatever. So this was the target. Naturally, you know, when you grab the liquidity on a weekly time frame, you tend to get a pullback. So that's something that Nikki should know. However, this is way too bullish. So let's have a look what we can do over here. We need to assess the levels carefully. Weekly time frame. So yeah, definitely, you know, this is too bullish. So on a pullback, potentially continuation for this. So when you're looking at this, you have to go to the left. Look at the swing points, right? You're looking at the swing points. Just forget what's happening. Forget where we're trading right now. Just look at where price, you know, broke out several times where are your areas of interest on natural gas, right? Roughly around this area, right? Around 5.3. 5.3, major swing points, major reactions. You still have liquidity, $7 on natural gas. Okay. Let's do weekly. Weekly is a little bit easier. Yeah, so this on a pullback is most probably a buy. So if you look at the 12-hour, let's assess the 12-hour a little bit. I don't even know if we'll be able to pull back to around 4.9, but anything around this area, like I'd say, I'd be interested to re-enter, because $7 is pretty much the next stop for this, right? Okay. Yep. 12-hour a little bit more clear in my opinion. So yeah, around that area, around $5 retest for natural gas. Crude. Crude's been catching a bit in the past couple weeks. Let's look at this. Honestly, ideally, I would like it to pull back a little bit more. That's monthly, of course. They haven't confirmed the breakout yet on crude, to be honest. I do like the sweep down here, but yeah, you are kind of bullishly distributing at the moment. Crude is a different beast for me. I don't trade it that much, to be honest, because the swings can be a little bit unnatural. I haven't really marked the levels on it, so we have to spend a little bit of time looking at it. Yeah, you are at a pretty good zone, to be honest. If you manage to bullishly confirm, honestly, I'd prefer a little bit of a deeper pullback to like $50 if it's me. Or otherwise, I need a little bit more break, a little bit more confirmation. This is just not enough for me at the moment. 63. Definitely weekly levels for these kind of assets. Yeah, I mean, to confirm this, you know, sweep and bullish distribution, you need a little bit more, to be fair, because you had a run, but you completely retraced it. So it's not, you have a target at like 94, but that target is from like 2023. So this could take like literally ages to develop. So yeah, not a big oil fan to trade, to be honest. It's just too choppy for me. But anyways, what did I wanted to show you? Yeah, PLG. PLG is a massive buy. honestly, I don't know. I don't really know if we're going to get a bigger pullback than this, but if we do, it's potentially going to be generational, in my opinion, because this is a confirmed breakout. Like it's very clear. So, okay. Let's look at S&P. S&P is totally in the buy zone, actually. Hold on. Am I long? Yes, I'm long. Thank God, I thought I missed it. S&P at a level, this 15 minutes. Okay, nice liquidity spill over here. This is probably gonna range now with Powell. Waiting for Powell. BTC, nothing really interesting. Probably we'll look to short this above the liquidity, so around like 92, 91. Let's look at the 4-hourly. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing to it has to be higher, so it has to be above the wick, I think. 91. These are probably going to be targeted as well, so probably to fill the fair value gap. So really like around 92k, I think, is going to be a good bet if it doesn't like completely. I think it's manipulating right now, clearly, because it's been doing it all day in this area. So four-hourly candle close. When are we looking at that? Do you think BTC will actually hit the 200-week average sometime soon? Hi, Hiba. 200, where was the 200 moving average? Are we looking at exponential? Am I looking at the right one? Hold on, I don't use moving averages. Where was the... which one was it? Is it EMAs, like AMAs? What is it? Because I use different ones. I use the convergence, divergence, moving average. It's like 67k. Most probably, dude. Let's have a look at a clear chart. No, do I even have a clear chart, BTC? Uh, 1000%. Like 100%, it looks like. I mean, I don't want to say nothing is 100%, but just looking at the charts, technically, it's very highly likely. I mean, if anything, it's a mandatory retest of that area. This is usually the kind of stuff that you get edge with, you know, retraces and massive explosions like that. That's the kind of thing you want to be looking at. So yeah, on the table 1000% seems like, technically speaking, right? It is an area that you want to retest, because look at this whole range, that choppiness. So you're probably looking at some sort of you know, reaction from that zone at the very least. Yeah. But yeah, the top dogs and just anyone really in crypto was long from 50K, right? This was pretty much it down here. So let's see if we're actually going to drop down and take that low. That would be crazy. A lot of people are calling for that, but yeah, 67 is probably an area where I'll be looking to enter. S&P 500 longs printing, that's good. So yeah. It is what it is, man. Like, honestly, and I was looking at the dollar index, not at the VIX dollar index. So basically what you're looking at, you know, with the dollar, you can go back and kind of see what happened. Let's do weekly. When Trump was in office, right? We're looking at 17. So this happened, right? And I think I posted on Discord. I'm pretty sure I did. So you had like a 15% drop on dollar. That was literally year one Trump. So you're kind of seeing like, and when DXY bottoms, like a lot of the times the bull markets finish in a way. So you're looking at a potentially very similar scenario over here from the beginning of this year. 15%, it's going to come down straight to our weekly SR flip zone, which is pretty much inevitable at this point in the condition that dollar is. So that's around 93, the 93 mark. And if it works out kind of like in a similar way to what happened with what they called it in that article, Trump, this is 2.0 and this is Trump 1. So then this should take us down here in around April's time. Yeah, man, I know. Trust me, I know. Bitcoin dominance a little bit on the rise today. Yeah, what else can we look at? Dudes and Judases. See, this is the reason why I didn't stream yesterday, because I don't feel like talking about crypto. I just want to talk about everything else. Man, if silver actually resolves in a pullback, it's gonna be so freaking good. Look at this leg. Let's get rid of the previous buy zone because we don't care about that anymore, so we can draw the new one. Down here. Oh, that's gonna be a potential drop now. Gold is just unstoppable. Do you think it's too late to buy silver or wait for a pullback? I mean, definitely. I'd say you want to pull back if you want to be. I mean, for anyone that missed the 100% move on silver, I wouldn't FOMO in, definitely not. What I'm looking to do is just trade the assets every day, just grow my forex account. That's what I do. So yeah, at the end of the day, like, you need your focus somewhere, because if you're spread out too thin, like for example with Nikki, you know, oil, I have never been amazing at trading oil, to be fair. I think oil is very hard to trade. I know some people that are doing pretty well technically on oil, but for me it's one of the tough ones, so I just stay away, you know. You just want to look at the assets that speak to you. You want to open the chart and understand what's happening on it. Oil is too dependent on a lot of things, and it's just not what I like at all. It's kind of hilarious how gold is on the run one day and then silver is just the next. It's like, what are we doing? Yeah, silver pullback like around $100, like 98, 93. Like if we get levels like that again, like that'll be pretty amazing. But yeah. Even like, you know, even if we get a pullback back to like $70, like I don't even know, I don't even think that we're gonna get silver $50 anytime soon, but like $70 might be possible, right? I don't know if it's from now or when, but yeah, a crypto fart, I get it. I think copper is pretty interesting. I think like some stocks, you know, such as PLG. I mean, RMX like already on the run, honestly, but we've been talking about this asset for a while now, so that's like 130 on that. Like the moment, you know, you just like pull out a crypto and you put your money in these things, is just like a weight that's lifted off your chest that is unmatchable, you know, unmatchable. PAX G is a gold gold crypto thing. PAX G. I don't trade it. Some people are trading it. I'm not trading it. So yeah. You know, 10. I mean, generational. I know we're looking at the monthly, but who cares? Weekly, daily. I mean, it's just next level. Next level. Aluminium, next level. Yeah. Crypto gold type of thing. But if you want to trade like gold, you can do so on Bluffin. And I say to everyone, make sure you do that to support the live stream, to support my activities, blah, blah, blah. I'm totally burning out, dude. So make sure to trade on my next. Now I'm fine. Canada. We missed a major trade, I think, on the forex. Mouse work, please. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. What a short. Do you actually think they're gonna partner up with China? Like, that would be insane. What a generational short this would be. Oops. See ya. Euro. Liquidity taken. Liquidity grab. Euro USD. Look at how lovely this is. Like, oh my god. It's so pretty. High time frame forex. Before, when I was trading forex, I used to do it on a 1 minute time frame. Higher time frame is so much better. Take it from me. Beautiful. Beautiful. Clear liquidity grab and a retrace, like very violent, but still. Canada. You did not say Canada. Oh god. Please not Canada. We like profit. We like. I don't like the conviction here on a lower time frame. They're probably gonna arrange this. Should I take the profits and run before they scam me? 3 minute is saying no. Hold it at least a little bit more. Will do. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't want to look at the UK 100. Russell Bros. When are we gonna take that? Protecting the levels, so maybe not anytime soon, but if we get a pullback, 2,490 on the Russ. Would you say it's better to start out for a beginner on higher time frame across the board? I'd say, like, as a beginner, you need to understand all the time frames. And just don't trade until you've back tested for a little bit and you know what you're doing and you have an entry model that you're following. Tommy, I think you're on the course, aren't you? So whatever I say in those videos, please rewatch them as many times as you can, because you will understand that you're missing so many things out because it's value packed to the brim, which means that, yeah, you need to rewatch over and over. It's value packed to the brim, and you also need to put it to life on the charts on your own. And if you don't understand something, ask me a question, just like Diamond Eyes does, just like whatever, you know, just ask questions. Because sometimes, you know, I may think that you understand, but I may think that something looks very simple, but it might not be for you. Might not be simple. Even though to me it's like a child's play sometimes, you know. Well, gold new all-time highs. Congratulations. At the minute, like every second, dude, that is unreal. Unfreaking real. Jesus. Did we take the 3-minute liquidity? No, not yet. Two. Yeah. I'm just waiting to grab that liquidity on S&P 500 so I can exit my long. Pre-Powell, okay? Like, don't forget, we still have the Powell stuff going on today, so that's gonna be volatile. Definitely very volatile. Let's check quickly on Bitcoin, see what's up. All right, we're chilling. Let's plan a little bit here for the short. Get a cleaner time frame a little bit here. Oh, nasty chop. So bad. All right, so this is your bullish leg. This is your last. Here's pretty much where you break down completely. Sales confirmed. You kind of chop city over here. Wicked, send it lower. Break the leg above. So that's a clear buy. I don't even know if I want to open a short. Dude, like, honestly, I don't even know if I want to open a short. We're not managing to close above the area currently. So, you know, but I don't want to open a short either here. So let's think about it strategically. No, I'm definitely not opening a short now. So it has to come at least to 3-month open, which is pretty much up here, right? At around like 91 something. Oh, would you look at that? We do have an area of interest here as well. Yeah, but that was already retested. So that high should be targeted. So it's pretty much either short now to like 87 or just leave it run and then look for a long tomorrow again. If it drops, I think I prefer that rather than jumping in trades that make no sense at the moment, you know. Indecision a little bit here on the 15 minutes. Anyway, placing trades, you know, before Powell is crazy. Oh, hold on. What happened here? S&P 500. Now got a little bit more. Are you long from 86,600 or you're not short? Lao no. Can you look at? Yes. Are you like a regular viewer, dude? Because I don't remember seeing you in the chat box. I don't even know what that is, dude. Am I looking at the right thing? Hi, Froggy Mania. Nice to see you here. I don't remember seeing you here before. Would you look at that? It seems like I've charted it before. Pretty weird. When did I chart this? What is even ZBCN? Yeah, gold's going insane. Dude, are you kidding me? It doesn't look too bad, honestly. It does not look too bad. Not yet though, like it needs a little bit more strength, I'd say. It's currently in between levels, if you get what I'm saying. That's in between levels. So, and the way that's reacted up here, where is that? Here, with this, like, you know, I don't like it. What I like about it though is that there is liquidity up here at 0.041670. So eventually it's gonna get there, but before that it needs to break this level, which is at 0.0035177. So like, see, that's the problem, you know. You're in between levels, you have liquidity, you're holding the front, you have retested the levels that you have left earlier in Feb 2025. So that's not bad. Okay, you're holding the line, but you are in between levels. So let's look at it on a higher time frame once more. See what we can get. You don't have much, you know, on the weekly, you know, you're bearishly engulfing right now. You might get another bearish candle continuation. So, you know, you're building more cases for shorts than you're building for longs at this point of time. But essentially, because this is your swing high and swing low, and price is concentrated in between this high and this low, you're trading inside. Eventually that's going to resolve in a breakout. I don't know, is that even like is that one of those triangles that you guys draw? I don't know, I'm not even gonna try to do that. But point is that you're in between levels, you have liquidity at 0.0416, so you're probably gonna get there but you need to come above 0.003535. Otherwise, you're just bouncing in between levels, and this could go on forever. And even if you break that level with conviction, you might even break it and grab liquidity and, you know, reverse. And you're talking like 16%. Like, is it even worth it? You know what I mean? Yeah, Palantir was shitting the bed, I think. So I looked at it earlier. But yeah, you're essentially in a bullish leg. It does look okay. It's holding kind of structure, but you want to come above this level. Like, you can see how important it is, right? It is pretty important to come above it, which you're currently not managing to do. So surely we can look. Oh, let me delete that because that's crypto and that's my TradFi list. Palantir, I was looking at it earlier because that's what I do all day. Doesn't look good, right? It has a current target 150, 142. So yeah, for now it is retesting. You could potentially get an opportunity for re-entry, like around that area, I'd say. For sure. Seems like it's looking good technically. Technically speaking, it is looking fine-ish, I'd say. In this area, like, it's a little bit bigger, right? You get the exact level with the help of the indicators. It's going to give you the liquidity. If you guys are not on the indicators, you are not doing yourself any favors. You are screwing yourself, okay? Get the trading indicators. You have them for 30 days free, so you have zero excuses not to get the indicators. Open them, test them on all the time frames, see the liquidities for yourself, see the levels, see the reactions, and you tell me if you need them. The answer is yes, I can tell you from now. Evening, everyone. Hit the like button. ZBEC payroll, blockchain, awful tokenomics, gazillion of tokens. I agree. Like, Blair was saying about how, you know, nasty, but Palantir, yeah. So Palantir is like currently confirming a drop. Yeah, so this is going to resolve most likely like this, technically. So yeah, 142, and maybe you can catch along in this area. And if price doesn't bounce from here and you see a massive rejection, this is your next level. Anything between $80 and $100 Palantir. So it's pretty simple stuff. Nvidia is kind of holding the front today. But yeah, kind of like similar situation here. It looks very nasty. Or it was. For now, they're trying to protect it. They're trying to, like, they might send it up, dude. Honestly, like, because if I look at, you know, Nasdaq, if I look at S&P 500, like, they can just send it one more time, and you know, it's very hard. You barely get any pullbacks, if you will, at all. Like, how are you catching a trade on these assets? Is very hard. Like, the pullbacks are so shallow. So shallow, and you never know if you're gonna get a pullback of like this size or this size or this size or this size. And do you know what I mean? Rejecting the 7K psychological level, don't believe it at the moment, as a pure rejection. So that's why I'm long. But yeah, that's on Palantir. Do you guys have anything else that you want me to look at? Um, Platinum, palladium. Platinum was sick. We caught the top. Platinum, that was very easy to identify. Again, using our trading model, which most of the people that are live here have gotten. So, you didn't miss anything. I just said that is a bag of crap, basically. So anything below 130, like, I don't care about it. I don't want to hear about it. So, you know, the loss of 130 to me is leading to 100, 110. So yeah, they better start recapturing some levels, otherwise no point, you know. So but yeah, oof, look at that 4-hour doji. When's Paolo speaking? In a little bit, right? Is it in an hour or something? I don't think we can make it. Oh, that's it. That's starting to look like a sell here on gold. Indeed. At least they recover it like immediately with this 5-minute time candle. If they don't recover it, it's most probably going to resolve into all of this grabbed. They better resolve it. Better resolve it fast. Close below here, probably continuation. Rejection, probably more highs. Let's see if the buyers can protect it. Because would you look at that? They probably won't protect it. No. Are you protecting or not? Because I'm ready to shoot my orders here. I'm short on SOL. My chart says daily sell. I guess I could be wrong. Blederam stat 8062. That's good. I love to see we have more traders here. I love to see that. You need to join Discord, mate. It's completely for free, and find it in the description box, because we are a very cool growing community on Discord, and I need more traders on there, honestly. More people, more ideas, more charts, because we can't possibly be looking at everything, you know? Gold, make a decision. You have 2 minutes. Probably should have sent it at this point. See, it's just today gold's, I see it's gone. It was the 1 minute. But wait, if it closes below retraces, maybe then yeah. So that would be 5284. Yes, everyone. Like, I don't know. My people are not updating here. I don't know how many people we have on here. Yeah, so that should be a confirmed retrace now. Choo, 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 choo. You guys, thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to watch the pre-market updates that I do for you. I wake up very early to do these ones for you guys. Hope you enjoy them. Hope everyone's on Discord. Let's see if we have some people that came in. Hopefully not scammers. We had one person. I'm so able to identify all these people that are like malicious on Discord, and they enter and they think that I want to ban them. They're not kicked, they're literally banned, like immediate ban. So don't even try. I work during the night, and even though you were up early. You're welcome, you guys. Hope that was helpful today. Was so amazing to watch you thinking. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm trying to do. Like, I'm not trying to force myself of stuff to say. Like, there is no need, right? There is no need. Gold, why are you being so nasty? It didn't even give us the short. But yeah, that was it pretty much. Jesus. It was literally here, like this candle, but it's just too aggressive. Like, ideally what needed to happen here is I would be like waiting for a close up below, then a retest, and I'm short here, right? But it's just not, it's not giving an entry. So, and this is what happens sometimes. You are so quick and fast mostly. I know, I'm always quick and fast. So when I think it's a little bit like disconnect, you know, this is what happens with gold. You catch them or you don't catch them. I swear to God, you catch them or you don't, you know? And I'm not the type of person to like enter post the move. That's why my trades are mostly sniper. If you watch me take them on Discord or anywhere, like, you guys know, like, mostly the trades are sniper. There is a reason for that. I don't spam orders like in a direction. I do add to my winners if it makes sense. For crypto, mostly doesn't, because it kind of like averages your entry. You guys know what I'm talking about, so that doesn't make sense to do. But if you're trading forex, if you're trading like anything else, it does. So yeah, here's the thing: scan it, get the trading indicators yourself. I want to see a lot more people. Hi, Real Ellie or Eli. I want more people getting the indicators, you guys, because you have to. Okay, you have to. If you want to get an edge, you have to use them. All right. Second thing is, I want everyone that's watching me to join Discord. It's for free to join. By the way, I'm gonna lock the Discord for a fee very soon, so we're gonna make that change. So now you have the chance to get in the VIP. You can use the Bluffin link to do so. I have a bot on Discord, so it's pretty simple. As soon as you join, you're gonna find out how to enter in the VIP, and that's also how you support me trading on my partner exchanges. So thank you for doing that. And too many lights in my face, like I'm getting nauseous. We missed the short on gold, which is annoying, but that's fine. It happens. Just came through our zone and just no entry, just straight move down. That's what's up. But that's okay. There is more to come. Never FOMO. That's not me. I don't do that stuff. I'm totally getting numb to those kind of things. So thank you so much for being here, you guys. And make sure to leave a like if you haven't. Drop a comment below if you want. That also helps, I think. But mostly it helps that you're here and you chat with me. So if I'm able to sit here for like 1 hour and 15 minutes, that means that I'm having fun with you guys. So appreciate you for being here. Yes, share it if you can. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow.